Planning that perfect summer picnic, but on a tight budget? Then have I got the wine for you. It's pink, it's Portuguese, and it's coming right up. Hi guys, welcome to yet another summery edition of bigonwine, the channel which, as you probably know by now, brings you news, clues and reviews. Indeed, it tries to give you up to speed about just about everything that's happening in the world of wine. And my wine of the week for this week is a budget option from Portugal, and it's this one here. It goes under the short and simple name of Casal Garcia Rosé, and this wine comes in for a price of under €9 a bottle where I am. So this is well and truly a budget option. Right, let's see if we can paint in some of the details on this wine here. It's a rosé wine, as we can see, 9.5% alcohol and 10 grams of residual sugar per litre. It's a Portuguese wine and it's a Vinho Verde. Now, of course, Vinho Verde doesn't in fact mean green wine in a literal sense. It refers indeed to the fact that the wine is generally meant for early drinking. It's a young wine, picked early. It's an acidic wine, so it's got nothing to do with the colour. Now, the Vinho Verde region is the relatively temperate region, predominantly north and east of the big northern Portugal city of Porto. This particular wine is produced by Aveleda for Casal Garcia, and it's a blend of 3 different varieties. These 3 varieties are the Vinhão, the Azul Tinto and the Borrassal. Now, the Vinhão is a dark-skinned red wine grape, also known as the Suzão. The Azul Tinto is another indigenous red variety from the Minho region, which is north of Porto, and the Borrassal, known in Spain's Galicia further north as the Cainho Tinto, is also a red variety. So 3 red varieties pressed incredibly gently in order to produce a nice pink rosé wine here. All right, remember that Vinho Verde can be white, red or rosé, and here of course we're dealing with the rosé version. Now, Vinho Verde is characterized by relatively high acidity and low alcohol content, making it of course the ideal light, refreshing wine for summer. Perfect for your summer picnics and your buffet meals. All right, that's the backstory. Let's turn our attention to the wine, and as we can see in the glass, the wine has a wonderful color, which is what, somewhere between cherry and cranberry, probably closer to cranberry red in terms of color. Looks very nice, and there is just a slight suggestion of effervescence in this wine, a touch of fizz. This is not a sparkling wine, but Vinho Verde is characterized by the slight effervescence which is often present. Right, okay, that's what it looks like. It looks absolutely first class. Let's turn our attention now to how it behaves in the nose. Here we go. All right, now this has a wonderfully light, aromatic, delightful aroma on it. It's not sweet. It suggests raspberries and cherries, lingonberry even, very akin to the color of course. So a selection of red berries in the nose, very light, very pleasant in the nose indeed. Let's try it in the palate, see how we get on with this. Looks absolutely first class. For under €9 a bottle, what more can you ask for? Here we go. First impressions on the tip of the tongue, zingy acidity and just that little touch of fizz. Couldn't imagine a more perfect drink for quaffing out here in your garden of a late afternoon. Excellent, that is. In terms of the sugar content, it's just on the border, I would say, between dry and off dry. I think it's 10 grams per litre of residual sugar, just on the borderline there. Now, I have no problem with this at all. You know, I like a dry wine, but this is perfectly good for me. In terms of flavours, surprisingly, in the nose it was more raspberry-lingonberry. In the palate, much more pronounced strawberry flavour to the wine. Very interesting that the strawberry flavour comes through so strongly. So strawberry, and even, I have to say, probably so tasty. I've got to have another swig. Strawberries and even a gorgeous mature red apple flavour. Strawberry and red apple. So in the nose, you know, that cranberry, raspberry, cherry aroma, now complemented by a kind of sweetish, but not over sweet, strawberry and red apple flavour. Very, very nice indeed. And the acidity of the wine is sufficient that the inherent sweetness, a little touch of sweetness, lovely balance between the residual sugar and the acidity in this wine. Now, you know, what more can I say? This is a lovely, harmonious wine, which is perfect for general purpose drinking in the summer sun with friends, but do remember to keep it cool. Serve it straight from the fridge around the 5 or 6 degree mark for best results. Let's bring you the heads up on this one. It's summer, it's time to enjoy the company of friends and the great outdoors. What more do you want for under €9 a bottle? It's beautifully balanced, it has gorgeous red berries and tongue-tickling acidity with a hint of fizz. I say 4 stars out of 5. Okay guys, many thanks for tuning in and checking out this week's video, and of course this was a little introduction to possibly the perfect summer wine. A rosé, a Vinho Verde from Casal Garcia, and at a good price too. Lovely stuff. Okay, if you've enjoyed what you've seen and heard, then please do feel free to give us a like. Yep, give us that big thumbs up, which we appreciate so much. Drop a comment down below. Do subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Hit that bell icon while you're about it and you'll be informed about all future uploads. Share the video around, and of course do follow me on my other social media platforms as well. I'll be back again next week with another great wine of the week for you, but until we meet again, this is Tony Melville signing off and saying, hey, take care out there, be good to each other, enjoy your wines, and cheers.